Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD. Welcome back to more Pokemon Sword and Shield. In the last episode, I went through Route 6 and resurrected a new Pokemon for my team, that being Dracovish. And I've been very busy over the last, actually it was a half hour. It took me only about a half hour, because of the fact that experience candy is very easy to come across. So, I've also got several TRs that I use on my Pokemon, so here's what we're at now. Toxicity is the same. Actually, I should have learned Toxic last time. Toxic being a great move. Next up is Raboot, who is the same as before. I got the TR for Energy Ball, and I give that to Marinette. Corviknight is the same, and Dracovish, I got a ton of experience candy to get Dracovish this way leveled up. I used the TR for Waterfall that I had on Dracovish to make advantage of its higher attack. It learned Ancient Power while I level up, and I gave it the Leech Life TR that I got from a Butterfree that I fought off screen. Now we're in Stow-on-Side, and I'm very happy to go over this stuff. So first off, I climbed up onto it. So first off, I started up all the way to the right. If you go all the way left is a passageway, and you come up here, and you have this guy who wants me to trade a Maractus for an Impidimp. I don't have a Maractus. So, this trade is not here if you're playing Pokemon Sword version. In this case, he'll trade you a Hatena, which knows the move Dazzling Gleam. Or then again, Hatena will learn that move at level 30, so I don't know why I'm making it. There's something there. TM-474 Venoshock, which, as you know, I hope I've explained, a 65 power poison move that does double damage against poisoned Pokemon. I used it on my Venoshock. This item is a metal coat. It increases the power of skill type moves. If Scyther or Onyx holds it when being traded, it evolves into Scizor and Steelix, accordingly, respectively. That's what it is. All right, diggity dig, diggy dig, diggy diggy dig. Check this place. God, keep stirring the pot. Make sure it doesn't burn, but also spill it. Don't spill it. Say the same thing, okay. Temperature control is very important for cooking. You need to heat food thoroughly. I would agree. I like the look of this place. It's very different. Something I do like, every single town has its own unique design. Holbury's on it. It's a naval, like a coastal town. We got Holbury. It's like a rural town. We have Motostoke, which is like a central hub for the southern part of Galar. Hammerlock's the northern part with a museum, and there we have like a desert place. Shaka say. What do you have to sell me here? We have a cracked pot for $3,000. I heard. I don't think that does anything though. I'm buying a big pearl for $12,000. Okay, that's a bargain. I guess you get different rewards and stuff. I'll buy the cracked pot. And make crack, but seaport from it is delicious. Oh, it does make the Pokemon. Next bargain. I'm going to get a metal coat. Well, I have a metal coat now, so it's not worth it. My Pokemon here is lacking off. Pokemon with hard for Poké Job is looking sharp though. Actually, I want to use this thing eventually. Yeah, I'll keep Toxicity and all these. Every time I see the ruin of Manabra, why is it so appealing, I wonder. The mural brings more business. We've been doing that for a long time now. Alrighty. My Pokemon are the ones that train. I just dress the part. Training on the mountain, what a stoic black belt you are. I have tons of good stuff. 2 fossilized drakes. So if you didn't have the fossilized drake that I picked up on my own in the Dusky Bowl, that's how you get them. In Pokemon Sword, that's a fossilized bird. This is the fossilized fish I picked up, or can be more fossilized dinos in sword version. Now, I'm all healed up and I see Hop going over there. Ew. I'm still not too sure what I should do about all the stuff I told you before. I mean, being weak and dragging down Lee's good name and all, yeah? But the only thing I can do is get stronger, right? So I'm gonna try all kinds of different things against you and see what works. You're on. Let's do this. I've been in all out battle with my true rival. Let me get my head on straight. Alright, now I've looked up what his team is, and this is... I've never seen a rival change their team so dramatically over the course of a game, because this team is almost completely different than his last one. He's starting off with Cramorant, level 28, Jolt Missile for the ability, flying water type with the moves Dive, Fury, Attack, and Pluck. After all, I'm after his victory, and I'm counting on you to help me grab it. I'm not going to go easy on him. This is a Pokemon, I'll hit him with Toxic. I'm hoping it uses Dive. Oh, I can follow up with Venoshock later. Okay. So... using Dive, it's probably going to come up with it's got an Arrokuda in its mouth. I'm probably going to knock it out with anything I hit it, though. But hopefully Venoshock won't KO. Nah, well, I guess I'll wait another time. Oh, that's a great animation. Yeah, if it's below 50%, it'll shoot off a Pikachu, which is hilarious. How it got stuck in there, I'll never know. Alright, now we're sending out Silicabra, level 30, ground type. We'll see if it has Sand Spit or Sand Veil with the moves Glare, Dig, and Brutal Swing. Let's bring out Dracovish for the first time. Dang, that thing sounds brutal. Alright. Let's test out Waterfall. I could have learned Bite, which would have helped by the point. Now that's an animation for Waterfall. I never knew what the move would look like, but now I do. Who would name for super effective hit if they had the chance, huh? That's a better way of thinking about it than just congratulating me for using type advantages. Alright. Next up is, we're sending out a starter, Wacky, level 33, grass type, with the moves Knock Off, Razor Leaf, Screech, and Round. Now, there's a pattern with his starter. If he has Raboot, it's Flame Charge, Agility, Round, Double Kick, and if it's the water type Drizzile, it's Water Pulse, Sucker Punch, Round, and Tearful Look. Since you could have gotten the Round TM by this point, obviously this is a play to use the TM. Go! Probably should have sent out I should have sent out my starter. Because my starter is just as important. We're still both unevolved. Man, I can't wait to use Pokemon like this. Alright. Sorry, dude. Alright, let's Flame Charge this dude. I can't wait to get better fire moves as long as they're physical. Which means learning Flare Blitz or fire, or it's the evolved. Oh man, Knockoff is 1.5 times as powerful when you hit with a Pokemon with an item. Because the point of Knockoff is to remove the item. Alright, Spring Trap goes up. Venoshock to level 35, Dracovish to level 35. What's the one to move Dragon Breath? That's better than Ancient Power. It's the first dragon move it can learn, although Dragon Rush will be the move to learn for this Pokemon because the best physical dragon. I don't know what I can do to try to win now, but all I can do is try. There's nothing else for it. Toxel, level 29. With the moves Careful Look, Nuzzle, Flail, and Acid. I don't know what the ability is. Now I'll send in... No, now Marinak can go in and finish it off. Alright, well, you know what? I know the moves. I've got Psychic now. Oh, wait, did I no, I don't. I'm thinking of a different thing. Right, I was playing on the reason I've been playing on my sword playthrough simultaneously to this one, which has not been recorded, but I've come specifically for a gym in this town, because this is the first example of a version-exclusive gym in a town, so I can't wait to show off my team there, especially because I actually have a full team. I tried switching my team members in and out to max out the potential in every matchup. Dude, you did not switch out your team members. You switched out who was in your team, but you didn't switch out during battle unless you got KO'd. We just couldn't get it together somehow. Even that's why I'm still so weak. But he really is the greatest trainer, and I don't want people to be laughing at him because his little brother is rubbish. It's not enough. I've got to try harder and harder and harder so no one's laughing. I'm off might. I'll have to find the kind of Pokemon I can really draw strength out of. You're starting to sound like Silver, which is kind of put downing. That child. Gym challengers should battle for the sake of their own Pokemon. Why worry about saving the champion's name? We don't know he's unbeatable. Oh, well. Anyway, here's something about letting me watch your battle. Alistair's league card. Yes, the gym leader in this town. Now on you go. You're headed to the Stow-on-Side gym next. No, the gym is about having fun. I might as well check out all the league cards that I have. Alright. I have plenty. Oh, that's not league cards. And I should also go heal up, because why not? Alright, the album. Alright. Beatty. No, I looked at Beatty. Rayhan. Rayhan is commonly regarded as the most skilled gym leader in the Galar region. He is striven for victory in every environment, and as a result, he has adopted a battle style where he utilizes weather effects to their fullest. We have not had a gym leader that did not utilize a single type, specifically since Poke Gen 2. Interesting. It is rumored that he could easily become another region champion should he choose to move, but it seems that to Rayhan, defeating Leon is much more important. His uploaded selfies are quite popular. Occasionally he'll post a photo that only shows a sandstorm. Alistair. He's a young, mysterious trainer who was taken on the mantle of gym leader at a very young age. He's never been known to remove his mask in public. In fact, he has at least 100 masks of the same design. It seems spare his hand should his mask fall off for some reason. He claims to have developed the ability to see deceased ghost-type Pokemon after an accident he had when he was 4 years old, but the truth is still a mystery. You know, he kind of does look like a shy guy. Opal. Opal is the oldest gym leader in the Galar region. She took over for her mother 70 years ago and has kept the position since. However, she feels that her own values have reached their limit, and thus she is currently looking for a worthy successor. She claims that she gives deliberately tricky quizzes because people reveal their true colors when in a pinch, but many speculate that in reality she does it out of pure spite. Alright, I'm gonna go heal up. Man. I'm so eager to just challenge a gym. Now, Alistair is the gym leader of Stow-on-Side, and he uses Ghost-type Pokemon. But, now, do I actually have anything that fights Ghost? Theoretically, I could give Dracovish Bite, but I don't think that would help me that much. Oh, I have Corvus Squire has Payback, so... Alright. Oh, I didn't even know there's this ladder I should have gone for. Food is an item, that's always nice. Oh. 3 rare bones. You found a rocky helmet. Okay, if the opponent attacks you with direct contact, if I'm mistaken, the opponent loses an eighth of their HP. That's pretty good. Looks like Iron Barbs, essentially. Iron Barbs being a great ability. I hear the gym mission makes me really dizzy. An item. A cracked... You're kidding me, right? Wow, okay, that's it. A Dust Stone. It evolves some certain Pokemon like Mischievous, Murkrow, Lampent, and other ones that I don't know if I have. What's that makes me going out into here? Whoa, I can just go in here? Never mind, if I could have to find the Pokemon I'm looking for. You know, I didn't think I'd be doing this, but it looks like I'm gonna be trying making some, bios on the fly. Let's see. Heading over to Cerebi, of course, to look at any new, encounters. So, first off, we have several evolutions of Pokemon. That's how you spin for Milcery, I figured out on my own. There's Morgrem, the evolved form of Impidimp, which is, you know, a physical attacking Clefairy Dark type with an interesting moveset. Here we have Sinistea, which I actually, through story, playing through Sword version, this is the first raid battle I got into. So Sinistea is interesting. You need a pot in order to evolve it. Now there's a phony form and an antique form. And the only way you'll know which was which is that there's a stamp on the underside. You need to like use your dex to look at. So there are two. I know there are two different pots items you can get. There's the cracked pot that I have, and the chipped pot. Okay, so it all depends on your authenticity. A phony form needs a cracked pot, and the authentic antique form, which has a symbol, needs the chipped pot. Now, onto the actual bio. So, Poltegeist is the evolved form of Sinistea, and Sinistea evolves with the pot, like I've talked about. Stat-wise, Sinistea is like another great special tank, with high special attack, base 134, and high special defense, base 114. It's a interesting typing, so it's like, never mind, it's just Ghost. When it evolves, it has a new signature move, Tea Time, which, if I can see what it does. Well, I can't because Bulbapedia has not put in the thing for it yet. Yeah, I know, I'm on Bulbapedia. I did not expect to be able to enter Glimwood Tangle this early. Alright, Tea Time. Every Pokemon eats their health berry, which is interesting so people waste their things. They're also interesting to learn the move Shell Smash, but I don't know if that's really such a good move. He doesn't learn that many special moves. Giga Drain and Shadow Ball are the only ones in his level up set. But it can also get stuff like Will-O-Wisp, Psychic, and Dark Pulse. Overall, this is probably among the average range of Ghost types. Gengar and Chandelure are certainly better, but it's not bad, and it's like many other Pokemon in this game. It's one I could recommend it regardless. All right. I'm still a little shocked. Like, I can't believe I can just walk in here. Although I almost don't know why I would want to. I mean, besides Sinistea, I don't know how many types are good against the Ghost. I guess you can get Morgrem for that. Let's see. You can catch Shiinotic, the evolved form of Morlo, which I discussed in the wild area, which is a kind of bulky grass fairy type that has an interesting moveset, and even with some like Strength Sap, and I think it also has Spotlight, which acts like Follow Me, but it's hampered by its terrible stats all around. We also have Phantump. Phantump is a Ghost Grass Pokemon, and it has to be evolved by trading it. So when you get that, you get Trevenant. When fully evolved, this thing is, interestingly, it has high attack, but nothing really else that's pretty good, except HP and special defense in the mid-80s, which is alright. But what it basically means that you're going to be stuck with Wood Hammer and Phantom Force as your primary moves, and Phantom Force is kind of sucky because it takes an extra turn to use, kind of like Dig, so your opponent can prepare for it. It's not unusable, but this is definitely I'd say even Poltegeist or Sinistea is better. Now we have a couple of version exclusives, starting with Sword version. You have Passimian. Of course, Passimian is the more offensive of the version exclusives in this case. So, Passimian is a fighting type with high HP and attack. And then, not to mention, an interesting... Never mind, it does not have a signature move. I'm thinking of its counterpart. And it learns a lot of fighting moves leveling up, like Close Combat, and even the move Bulk Up, along with a nice Actually, no, not a nice selection. Its selection moves is kind of limited, but can do its job. Plus, it has an interesting ability in Receiver, allowing it to take up the ability of a fallen ally, which can help in a pinch if you have something like Intimidate or Levitate. But I think it lacks a lot of the versatility that other fighting types like Machamp or Lucario have, which also means that this is not one I would necessarily recommend. I know I've been talking fast for these bios because I don't want them to take up so much time like they usually do. Counter to that, in gold version, in Shield version, the counterpart is Oranguru, which is one of Pokemon I've used in competitive before. It's a normal Psychic type, which is, I think, besides the only one that exists besides Giraffe. Excellent type because you're only weak to Bug and Dark, and you're actually immune to Ghost as a Psychic type. So maybe this is one you might want to pick up for the Gym Leader. It can have the wonderful ability Inner Focus, which prevents Flinch and Intimidate. Besides from that, it's very specially defensive with base 110, and also workable HP and special attack at base 90. What's so cool about it is how it can work in a double battle because of its signature move, Instruct, which whoever it's used on uses a move twice, allowing you to attack twice. Like especially in like Trick Room, you can have them like use a move like Anchor Shot twice, or a double Earthquake if you have Telepathy for your ability instead. It's great, although I will say it works better in doubles instead of singles, which is why maybe you want to save this for the end game as opposed to the single game. Not bad, just maybe this is not the right time to use it. Next up is a new Pokemon, Indeedee. Indeedee is kind of version exclusive. You can, from what I know, I think you can only get I believe you can only get the males in Sword and the females in Shield. I could be wrong about this though. No, I'm not wrong about this. Yeah, males in Sword and females in Shield. And they're actually different. So I'll cover the male one first. So the male one has its different abilities. Both Indeedees will have Synchronize, which is great. But they can also have, but the male one will have Inner Focus. Level up, stats-wise, it is the more offensive of the two, having higher special attack than special defense, also having more HP than regular defense. And in its level up set, I'm looking at it now. They both learn a bunch of psychic moves. The only difference I can see is that, well, is actually that its changes are more offensive. It has an Encore instead of Baton Pass like its part, and also has Power Split and Last Resort, which is not itself a very useful move, but it's something that can work in a pinch, although that's only in a pinch. Whereas the female is bulkier, having higher special defense and special attack, and higher defense. Oh, I had this wrong. I forget something. I gotta correct myself on the male. The male has higher attack than HP and defense, whereas the female is higher HP and defense than attack. The male is also faster, so hence being more offensive. Female learns moves like Guard Split and Healing Wish, thus supporting its more defensive playstyle. If I had to pick one between the two, I would probably have to pick the female, because the female can learn the moves. Because both of them can have the hidden ability Psychic Surge, which creates Psychic Terrain, which can increase the power of Psychic moves. Typically, when you're a terrain setter, sometimes like a Oranguru is, because it can also learn the move Psychic Terrain, you want something defensive to set it up, so that it can keep setting it up. Its stats aren't really the best, really suited for a sweeper, because you could have already gotten Hatena at this point, or a Pokemon that I'm going to go over in just a moment, but it's like others, it's far from unusable. It's no Delibird, and thank goodness for that. The last Pokemon you can catch in the Glimwood Tangle is Ponyta, but only in Shield. For the past ever since Gen 1, Ponyta has been a fire type that levels up really late at level 40, which has always been a problem for it, because by the time you're level 40, you're near the end of the game, and when you get the end, Rapidash, its evolution, has pretty lackluster stats and isn't good enough to be usable. However, this has changed now because of because of how Sword and Shield has been structured. Since, like, we're almost at level. We're in the my team's in the mid-30s right now. That means that you could level it up to Rapidash relatively earlier than you could have. Not to mention that it's been changed from a fire type to a psychic, to a psychic type, which is great because this offers it much more versatility and offers itself as and due to its stats, along with being fast, it offers itself as an alternate to Hatenna, being a fast sweeper as opposed to a slow sweeper. So this might be something you want to take on. Especially as after it evolves into Rapidash this generation, it becomes a fairy type as well. And as a result, if I can find one, Ponyta is going to be my last team member. Because I've been waiting for something like this for a long time. And I'm really excited for it. There we go! And this thing better be female, otherwise it's not worth it just to make the joke. Yeah! Alright. This means I can stick it to beating. Wow, it's gonna be in my, like, top Pokemon instead. 2. Oh, I didn't count right. Alright, but now I have a new friend. Now I have my final team member, which is exciting. Ponyta's data will be added. This Pokemon will look into your eyes and read the contents of your heart. If it finds evil there, it promptly hides away. I apologize in advance, but I can't think of anything else I could name this thing. Especially because I watch a certain TV show that will go unnamed. And finally, a max potion! Wow. Alright, now Team Yell's blocking the way, so I'm gonna ignore Glimwood Tangle now. But holy heck, I was not expecting to be able to catch my 6th team member before this point. I mean, I've done it already in different... But, hey. Maybe, after all there's a bigger thing there. Quite an impressive gym stadium. Places you can... Yes, I know what power spots are. Ocean on a mountain. No. Stow-on-Side's famous mural. Alright. I've waited long and... Oh, my Pokemon. What are I playing? Venoshock's low, and so is Celestia. Actually, I should check its moveset and its abilities. So its ability is... wonderful. The worst ability in Pokemon, besides Illuminate. Do I have to go catch another one now? Yes, actually, I will. So, right. It can have 2 abilities, and one of them is actually really fantastic. It's not Runaway. It's a new ability called Pastelville, which it makes you and your allies immune to poison, which is fantastic, because poison can be devastating. However, now that Toxic no longer is widespread, this is less usable than it was before. But I'm still gonna go for it, because being able to resist poison is fantastic, even if it is by a psychic type that's defending it. I'm going to be right back. And I have a test for it too, now that I think about it. On the Morgrem, which is right. That I'm not using this thing. Oh, no, it's Frisk. Wonderful. Well, I'm just here to get a different Ponyta, because I'm not gonna... I had to deal with a problem with my Hatena in Sword, because I didn't want one with Healer. I wanted to get one by a Dynamax with Magic Bounce, but I can't get everything that I want. Found an Oranguru, which is not what I expected. Come on, okay. 10% encounter rate to find the thing. It's not that hard to do. Oh my gosh, I finally found another one. Please be female, 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 please be female. Dang it. I will only take a female. I must have diversity. Which my team is lacking, essentially because I have a genderless one. Wait, since when did fossils become genderless? I found a second one right away. I hate you. And it's level 36 too. Found my fourth Ponyta. Please be female. Okay, next test. Dang it! It's Runaway! And it used agility. As if a fast Pokemon needed to get faster. Found my fifth Ponyta. Now, I guess I'm doing this. I need to correct something that I was talking about. Ponyta is a, it has higher attack than special attack, which makes it different than what I've talked about with Hatena, or Garda, or Rolf. Alright. Heal Pulse. Darn it! How hard is it to get one with Pastelville? It's like trying to get a Shellos stick with Storm Drain and Gen 4. It just that never happened. Anyway, even though it can be even though it's like it's a physical fairy psychic type and it's like a current evolved, it doesn't make it bad because it can unlike its regular. Another Oranguru. Beautiful. Finally, I found my sixth one. I almost moved on to a massage video. Whatever. You have Pastelville. Save me, please. I gotta be careful with my controllers. I once slammed my Switch down on the bed because I got pissed and I broke it. I had to get a new one. Oh look, number 7! A very strong looking Ponyta. As long as you have Pastelville, I'll be happy. You're female, you're strong, you're level 36. Come on! Why does none of these Pokemon have Pastelville? You know what? I'll catch it because it's higher level and it looks like it has better stats. I mean, I assume that's what strong looking Pokemon means. But if I don't find another one in the next 10 minutes, I'm stopping this because I can't take anymore. I've been checking every darn one that I can. I'm toxic. Oh, I can't catch very strong looking Pokemon. Oh, because it's level 36, I can't. Well, that just stinks. Oh, great. It's another way for the game to troll me. And that's why I guess it's a safeguard on there. Let me run! Oh, thank you for healing me. Please let me run so I can go back to my ASMR Oh, Lord. Counting ton number 8, about 10 minutes after I got the last one. Just look. Please. Please. Just... I'm begging you. Yes! Finally! I got one that actually... I can capture it with Pastelville, and it's also female. Now I'm gonna go start with a Hail Mary shot with a Great Ball, actually an Ultra Ball, because I do not want to accidentally critical hit this thing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Alright! Awesome! I finally got it. It took me about 35 minutes. What? I got it. Marinac with level 34. Check with level... Drill Peck! Here we go! We had Pluck, which does that. But Drill Peck is 32% more powerful, so I'll take that. Yes, you are the new Celestia. I mean, Cadence doesn't have the right. I don't feel like naming it Cadence. Alright. No, I don't want to put it in a box. Well, I can access the PC, I think. I don't want to go into my camp. Ooh, it looks like Toxtricity took a bite out of Raboot. R button, come on. This button, tell me this one's not broken as well. Okay, that's the... Why does the Z button act like another